Just when you thought it was safe to go back in the water, there's a shark sighting. Hi everybody, and a warm welcome back to Maple Leaf Customs in Switzerland. I'm Andrew. On the bench today is a 1:64 scale topper Johnny Lightning custom Mako Shark from 1969. I got this one in a mail call from Paul at Diecast Graveyard, who has gifted me with so many castings and hobby supplies over the years. This casting was designed and based on the 1965 Mako Shark II XP-830 concept car. This is actually my first Johnny Lightning casting. I don't remember having any of these as a kid. I was outgrowing my Hot Wheels phase just as this one came out. Somebody clearly loved this one though. The paint is nearly rubbed right off of it. There's a racing rondelle on the two doors and some flower power stickers on the back, so I'm going to do a Restomod on this one. Pretty true to the original colors and look, but with a couple of upgrades and improvements. According to their website, Johnny Lightning insists that the 6 extrusions sticking out behind the casting are actually taillights. I thought exhausts at first glance. The 65 car did have side pipes, but Johnny Lightning seems to have overlooked those. Anyway, in the world of 1:64 scale diecast, you rarely get 100% authenticity, but I still think it's a very cool looking car. I'm checking to see if I can remove this opening hood, and I've decided not to. Into the paint stripper it goes for the regular treatment, although there's not much left to be taken off. In under 5 minutes, I can brush it away easily. There are lots of build-offs and invitationals coming up very soon. In mid-May, I'm doing a Model T Ford for the super huge ginormous build-off. The Four Horsemen are collaborating with the Diecast International Builders for National Redline Day. Here's my Bluesmobile that's coming, and at the end of May, the regular Four Horsemen build-off is on the theme of pace cars. I've chosen this Dodge Challenger as my project. I hope you'll catch these on all of my regular Saturday weekend uploads. As part of my Restomod, I'm taking off the worn-out Johnny Lightning wheels, but I've got a nice upgraded set ready to take their place. The Mako Shark II show car made its first public appearance at the New York International Auto Show in April 1965. Its lines were the culmination of 2 beasts of the seas, the Manta Ray and the Great White Shark. It was timeless, and was truly a Bill Mitchell-inspired car with the narrow waist or Coke bottle shape and pronounced fenders. There's always some confusion about the Mako Shark II based on different photos. There were in fact 2 primary prototypes of it, and then the Manta Ray. So 3 basic versions, with quite a few repaints and minor changes over the years. It was a great era of futuristic-looking concept cars, and not all of them made it out of the showroom and onto the road. This one needed a lot of tweaking before it was ready to burn rubber. Today's community shoutout goes to a brand new YouTube channel, Valley Diecast, with only 8 subscribers at this moment. Would you help me to get those numbers pumped up? It's your chance to get in on the ground floor. I've left a link in the description. As I sometimes do, I'm once again decanting a spray can This is a metallic purple that is as close as I can come to the original paint scheme. I put that into my airbrush and that allows me to apply it with a little softer touch. The first Mako Shark II was a non-running model with the outside side pipes rising up into the front fenders. It also sported some interesting futuristic details, such as a squared-off steering wheel. Initial road tests revealed that the car was unstable at high speeds. The nose was too low, the front fenders were too high and obstructed the driver's visibility. Rear visibility was next to nothing, and the overall lift of the car at speed was unacceptable. So much work needed to be done that there just wasn't enough time for a 1967 introduction for the new body style. 1968 would be the year that we would all see the newest Corvette. The front and rear fenders were more proportional, visibility was better, lift was minimal with the standard front air dam, and the legendary 427 big block engine was available in 5 different versions. In 1969, the running version of the Mako Shark II was converted to the Manta Ray. I vacuum formed a new windshield for this to replace the bluish-green one that came with the original car. As you can see, clear is always better. After a little bit of trimming to make sure I got a perfect fit, I'm going to secure this in place using some micro clear, which is a very good product, works like a glue, and it dries crystal clear, as the name says. I apply that to all the contact points, fit my new vacuum form windshield over the post that helps position it, squish it into place, and that white glue is going to disappear. Two coats of high gloss clear have been applied over the metallic purple paint and left to cure overnight. This is what I've got to work with now for the final step of a simple reassembly. The red plastic interior got resprayed all white because I thought red conflicted with green glass and purple paint. I think my new color combo is a little easier on the eyes. They all go back together as easy as 1, 2, 3. The metal base gives this one a little bit extra weight. I think it would probably be a good racer. I had to use smaller drills and screws on these tiny posts, but it goes back together in the same way. The wheels are free, so it's a good roller. And now we can have a closer look. As announced at the beginning, it's not a true restoration, more of a Restomod, although I tried to stay true to the original metallic purple. You can see the hood still opens. I detailed the inside, and contrary to what I think, I took Johnny Lightning's word for it that those are tail lights and highlighted them in red. Overall, it's a nice cleanup from the condition that it arrived on my bench in. Play-worn paint and stickers to a nice-looking new machine with brand new Samet wheels, all rubber, a white leather interior, clear glass replacing the blue-green version that was on it before, and I think it turned out to be a nice-looking final product. Tell me what you think when you leave a respectful comment below, and be sure to tell me where you're watching from, because I'm interested to know. Thanks one more time to Paul at Diecast Graveyard for sending this one to me. Now that it's been resto-modded out, I'm sending it on too. With a custom card and blister and appropriate channel markings, I'm going to take this to my local Goodwill store, where I have an understanding with the management that the cars I drop off are not to be resold, but given away for free as gifts to little boys and girls. Thanks so much for visiting my channel again today. Come on back soon and often. It's coffee time.